All right. So I want to start here on your dashboard. Once you purchase your AP Lead credits and you are able to access that part of the database and search, you will have this area here that is similar to what you're used to in the physician search. A few things that I want to mention before we do start getting to the searching of the AP leads. It's different from what you're going to be used to seeing for the physician search. So you're not going to get that list on your screen of all the AP leads that match your search criteria. It's not the situation where you have the individual profiles to look at and peruse through like you normally would. This is just a way for you to gather a list and contact that list of people or download a list with their contact information. One important thing that I do want to mention as well on top of that is that we don't give you the email addresses for the AP leads. So again, you're used to it within the profiles database, either downloading a list or an email list where you have access to the email addresses. The AP lead search works a lot differently in that we are emailing these leads directly through the database. Okay, so we're not having access to their email address. It's simply going through the database, using the database to contact the list that you curate. Okay, so jumping back into the dashboard, you will see a list of your search history. So we'll always keep track of the searches that you've done and how many candidates produced. And likewise, you'll have a listing of the last email draft that you worked on. If you didn't get a chance to send it, it allows you to go right back to it. So let's jump into the actual search and see how all of that ties in. So if we click on our AP Lead search here, you'll see we have a straightforward, just to the point search. Depending on what type of professional you're looking at or looking for, we have CRNAs, NPs, and PAs. So I'll go ahead and leave it there at CRNAs. We have a host of specialties here. So again, depending on your needs. And just to mention, unlike the profiles database, you are purchasing this based on a credit system where you have an amount of credits that you're allotted to use per contact or per download. So you do have options, or you do have availability to all of the specialties that are listed here. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and pick a smaller one. And you'll see right away, it's telling me how many records I have for download and how many I have for email. All right, if you have any gender preferences, you're allowed to specify that here. Likewise, if you have a license need, if you need them to already be licensed, you can select the license and state here. And then the current address state so that you can narrow down geographically where you're looking for or who you're looking for. All right, so today I'm going to primarily focus on the emailing portion. You are available to download and get a list of their name, address, and specialty and all that good stuff. But the emailing is really where we are finding that the most success of the focus of these leads are. So we are going to go right into the compose email option. And you'll see we offer you a couple of different ways to compose an email to these candidates. We have some lovely templates here that you can choose. There's a couple of different options there. So let's go ahead into one. Once you make your selection, we'll click next down here. And this is kind of just a plug and play. So you'll want to fill in all of the static information here. We put that as placeholder so you'll know where you need to fill in your information. So you could click here, go ahead and upload your logo. You'll see the insert edit icon lit up there. Go ahead and upload your logo. You'll want to click in the text box to begin entering your text. We do give you mail merge tags here. So if you want to personalize this, which anyone who has been on at least one of my webinars will know, I highly recommend personalization, friendliness. You know, we want to attract these candidates. We want to catch their attention, and personalization is definitely one of the ways to do that. So you'll see there, I kind of just backed it out. and just kind of clicked on my mail merge tag for last name so that the doctor's or the AP's last name will populate here in the body of my email. I could just do a click here, highlight, and enter some text. Okay, make sure you fill in your company information, your name, so that they know who they can contact when they want to respond. We do give you the option to add some social media information there, but you can always click and get rid of that if you don't want to include that information. We give you the option to save the template. So if you want to work on this and leave it alone and come back to it, we'll save it. You can click save, and then it'll save over there on your dashboard where I showed you that draft was. We can preview and send. Oh, I forgot to enter a subject. So if we just do a preview and send here, I'll get a preview of what my email is going to look like. We give you the option to send yourself a preview. So the email address that you use to log in, we give you the option to just send a preview if you want to see what it looks like before it actually goes out to the live candidates. You could send it there or just say, I changed my mind, I'm okay. If we go back into the editor down there, I just wanted to show you a few options up here. The reply to make sure that it goes back to your personal email. So any replies that come through, you'll be able to grab right from your email address. And you can BCC yourself, and it'll only BCC you on the first email that goes out. So if you're emailing hundreds, don't worry that you'll get a bunch of emails. I'll just show you here. So I'm working on this email and something happens, I get a phone call or something. If I click out, oops, I want to go to AP Leave. If I click out, the system will automatically save a draft of the most email that you, or the most recent email that you were working on. Okay, and it'll kind of remind you that it was how many people it was going to. So you can just click right back into here and begin your editing before sending again. Okay, and I would just preview and send it, and then of course I'll send it. I'm not going to actually send this out. Okay. We also like to give you some statistics because you are sending the emails through our database. We're hosting it so that you can send. So the way that you can get the statistics for the emails that you're sending through the system is through the email delivery report. Okay, and again, I haven't actually sent any emails through this database, but you would just enter a range of when the emails were sent or for whatever emails you need the report for. Do a search. You'll be able to click off next to the email that you want to get the report for, and I'll just show you what the report looks like here. They're going to view all the details for the blast that you send. The report does include a live link to where you can get back into the email template. So if you wanted to go in and search or send again, or maybe send a follow-up or something like that, you could use that right from the report. We'll give you a summary of how many had scheduled, how many actually got sent, any bounces, any opt-outs, unsubscribes, we'll note that here, and how many times they uniquely opened the email. So just how many times the person opened it once. You know, people can open emails every time or more than one time, and we won't show that on the report. Oh, the report is not showing. Okay, let me make sure that I am sharing the right screen. Sorry about that. There we go. Should be able to see it now. So let me know if you're still not seeing it. I think I should be good now. So I'll just reverse a little bit. Are we good? We can see it. Okay, great. So just to reverse a little bit, just the details that we do give you on the email delivery report. When it was sent, again, how many were scheduled, how many were actually sent, how many people unsubscribed or it bounced, and then the unique opens. So you have a true view of how many people opened your message. If you included any URLs in your email blast, we will record how many times they clicked and how many unique visitors you had to that particular URL. And then we do give you the delivery details of the particular people that the message was sent to, how many opens, and how many clicks. Okay, and that's great information, again, for using this report to cultivate follow-ups. You do want to keep a continuous line of contact open with these candidates. Follow up, make sure you are communicating as much as you can. One and done emails are pretty much never a good idea. We have seen that it can take a few outreaches and follow-ups before you can get some contact. So get in here, run your searches, email these AP leads, and let us know how we can help you in shaping this feature to give you the options and the things that you would like to see to make it more successful for you. Okay. Are there any questions? Any thoughts, comments? Anybody excited to get in there and maybe do some AP lead searches? All right. Okay. Well, I'm not seeing anything come through immediately, but as always, my name is Andrea, and I will follow this. Oh, no, wait, I am seeing something come through. If someone responds to my email, do I have to respond back through profiles? No, you don't. When the responses come through to your email, it'll be to your personal email, so then you can handle the responding by just simply replying from the email that they sent you through your email program, Outlook, or whatever you use. So great question. Nope, the responses can go right back through to or from your personal email. All right, anything else? All right. Again, if there is nothing else, I will be following up with the recording to this webinar. You can check out this webinar and some of our past webinars on our profiles website and our YouTube page. So I would encourage you to check that out. And if there's anything, questions, tips, tricks, or suggestions, please feel free to reply back to my follow-up email about this or anything related to profiles. I'm always happy to answer questions and talk with you. So please let me know if there are any needs or questions. Wishing everybody a wonderful rest of the week, rest of the afternoon, and rest of the week. And hopefully I will see you next month. Thank you.